Okay, so the dreaded 6th marker. Explain how the human body responds to an external temperature of 40. So 40 degrees is above our 37 body temperature, 37 degree body temperature. The first thing to recognise here is, people, we are not talking about how our body responds when it is cold. We're talking about when it is hot. 40 degrees is hot. Outside, 40 degrees is very hot. So we're going to be doing all those things that I described in the hot notes. All those things. That's what this question is asking you. It's asking you, can you put these into coherent sentences and make sense? So let's begin. Let's start off by saying what controls or what picks up and detects a change in temperature. So we shall put a change in external let me change that. A change in internal body temperature is detected by the hypothalamus in the brain. Full stop. So I haven't really tackled the question much there, but what I have told the examiner is I know what I'm talking about. I know my stuff, and I've given him this massive keyword, hypothalamus, and I know that regulates temperature. Right, okay, or detects temperature. So now I'm going to talk about what mechanisms happen or take place during that external temperature of 40. So, first one I'm going to talk about sweating. So, I'm going to start a new paragraph because I'm talking about something different. Always put paragraphs in 6 markers. When hot, sweat is released from the sweat gland onto the surface of the skin. Full stop. This sweat evaporates and cools the body down. What a paragraph there. Okay, I've done mechanism number 1. Still got 2 to talk about. Let's go. Now I'm going to start a new paragraph. So let's have a nice connective in here. So furthermore, furthermore, our blood vessels near the surface of the skin will dilate. This allows heat to be lost from the skin by radiation. This is called vasodilation. Lovely. So now I've got 3 paragraphs there. I'm going to write the last one just to make it complete, and I'm going to talk about the hair. Finally, so my last point I'm going to make, another nice connective. Finally, the hairs lie flat. I should have put on the skin there, but I'm going to squeeze it in here. On the skin. So no air is trapped. Full stop. I'm going to read it all again in my head, and then I'm going to see what marking points I've got. So let's bring in the marking points. See if we can see that there. So this is your 6 mark, and you'll also be familiar with this. And you should be aiming for 5 or 6 marks. So what do I need to do for 5 or 6 marks? A detailed explanation of at least 3 methods of thermoregulation use of the term vasodilation, or including information on the process of homeostasis. So let's have a look at what it's after specifically. Sweat increases, sweat glands will release sweat, evaporation will remove heat energy from the skin. We've got that. Hair or skin surface lie flat, not trapping any air. Got that. Vasodilation occurs, etc. So I've got that. So I've got my three processes. I've also mentioned hypothalamus, which monitors blood temperature. So I am safely in to that category. Safely. The answer communicates ideas clearly and coherently. If you read through mine, it's very structured, clearly and coherent. And I've got a range of terminology. So the examiner's thinking, right, what key words has this student used? Vasodilation, radiation, dilate. Words that you wouldn't see in a normal body of text that wasn't in a science exam. Evaporate, hypothalamus. These are all key words that they will say, right, yes, they've shown me enough evidence that this person knows what they're talking about. So hopefully you got all those marks. Okay, thank you, and see you next time.